Hey everybody, it's late night tonight. It's Tuesday, and it's what I think it's 8 o'clock almost. I'm still at the shop. I'm still waiting on stuff, waiting on my motor, waiting on my heads. Bear with me on that, y'all. Parts. As soon as I get those things together, we'll be getting them together. I've been working in this other side right now. I had to tune up the Highlander, and that truck had a fuel leak. Fixed it, and I got some other stuff to do. But anyways, so this is right here is an update on the convoy, the Freedom Convoy that's going on in Canada. It's going on in several places in Canada, kind of streaming down here to the United States as well. There's quite a bit of talks about what's going to happen from the west to the east coast. I don't want to illuminate too much and then spoil the whole party. But, anyways, so just a little bit of recap of what we're looking at so far as what's going on in Canada. And, Justin Trudeau has invoked the Emergency Act, the where I guess he doesn't have any other option because he doesn't know how to negotiate. He doesn't know how to be a true leader. So he just figures we'll just tuck tail emergency thing and call it a day. Except for the only problem is those you have to rely on the people that are underneath you to do what you say to do because of the fact that you are such a wonderful leader that they just can't wait to be at your beck and call. So apparently, when you don't take some things like this in consideration, you're going to get some outcomes that aren't quite favorable at one end of it. And that's be for Mr. Trudeau or Trudeau. Okay, so he's facing a lot of opposition from any of the people he's ordering to do things. He's tried to get the contracted recovery companies, tow recovery companies to do at his bidding, and they won't do it. So he's threatening legal action against him. Doesn't matter. There is a campaign going on right now in Canada where the state is trying to buy up any and all tow trucks, wreckers that they can get their hands on. I heard about this. I haven't. This is something that I've just heard through chatter, so don't hold me to that. But I do believe that that is something going on. I wouldn't put it past them anyhow. Okay. I just got done watching a lot of live footage of what's going on in Ottawa. It seems pretty peaceful. There's not a lot of pushback yet. Right now, it looks like things are still calm. People are still eating. They're still in their trucks. I hear the horns are honking. That's a good thing. People morale is still up, and people are still are embracing freedom and being just as peaceful as all get out. I haven't seen anything out of the way. Any of the arrests that you hear being made are by Gestapo police by using extreme measures and also entrapment. They're also using tactics of entrapment to get some of these drivers in trouble. So they're on a constant watch out to make sure that they abide by all the rules because everybody's trying to do this. And so in other words, their efforts are very uh, insignificant so far as trying to disperse any of these truckers. And I'm wonderfully glad to hear that. And so I just wanted to give a little update about what's going on, just because I haven't heard a lot. That's a good thing. Right now things seem to be pretty just on track. Another really good thing that I went through a little bit of not quite mainstream media, but some news I've run across here. And gifts, give, send, go website is back online. I'll read you just a little bit about this. I had to repeat it a couple of times because it is a tongue twister to say that. Give, send, go. I don't know. Anyways, we know that it was under they were hacked and the accounts were frozen. And of course, they thought that they were going to do somebody get somebody pissed off by saying, they posted up a bunch of the links of the people who donated, and the people who they did that to were like, thank you, bro. My badge of honor. So that backfired. They didn't care. That's the good thing about us is we're not easily embarrassed. Or we're fighting for something that's right. So yeah, go ahead and expose us. Yeah, I'm the one. So what? I sent some money. Anyways. The Christian crowdfunding platform Give, Send, Go is back online after being hacked by crazy leftists, which was, I can almost assure you that it was crazy leftists, all right, but I'm pretty sure that the government, some of the rogue employers of the regime that they're using to do this, because GoFundMe didn't ever get hacked. Anyways, The platform has been under attack for hosting a fundraiser for the Canadian Trucker Freedom Convoy and refusing to comply with the order from the Canadian government to freeze funds. On Tuesday, Give, Send, Go released a statement on social media about the cyber attack. We know there are many questions concerning the attacks, and on Give, Send, Go Sunday night, the statement began. Um, and so, but fortunately, Sunday evening, February 13th, Give Simcoe was, unfortunately, was attacked by malicious actors attempting to eliminate the ability of its users to raise funds. This was broadcasted breach. There was a broadcasted breach showing one such actor illegally hacking into Give Send Go and distributing the names and emails of the donors from the Freedom Convoy. However, no credit card information was leaked, no money was stolen. The statement continued. So, sort of a soft, I guess you want to call it. Let's put this up here. Hopefully that'll hold. Let's stay. Okay. The company said that they had temporarily shut down the site to avoid further attacks and up their security. So they're going to up their game a little bit, which is a good idea. And Give Send Go has a dedicated team aggressively focused on identifying these malicious actors and pursuing actions against their cybercrime. At the time of the intrusion, Give Send Go's security team immediately shut down the site to prevent further illegal actions against our site. We have also performed many security. I'm afraid to say that word. It's where they check it. It's a people picking checking thing. That A word, this is woo. To ensure the security of the site before bringing the site back online, the statement continued. We are in battle. We didn't expect it to be easy. This has not caused us to be afraid. Instead, it's made it even more evident that we cannot back down. Thank you for your continued support, prayers, and countless emails letting us know you stand with us, the statement concluded. The company has also vowed to work with organizers to make sure funds get to truckers participating in the convoy protest. So the Daily Wire reports on Monday, Canadian Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland announced the Canadian government used the Emergencies Act invoked by the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to block the accounts of the suspected helping the Freedom Convoy protesters. The funds from the Freedom Convoy are not frozen, contrary to what you may be hearing on the news. Give Send Go is working with many different campaign organizers to find the most effective legal ways to continue funds flowing, the company wrote. And so that's just a really good sign. As of Tuesday, which today is Tuesday, as of Tuesday, $9.3 million has been raised for the truckers. Okay. Not to mention all the support and all the people behind them that are, the human element behind this is what is the driving force. So it's a wonderful thing. I stand 100% with these people and would be honored if they ever called me to action to help them like this. If this movement came to North Carolina or anywhere in the United States where I could access, they say, Will, we need you on board. We need a mechanic. I'd be like, boom, I'd shut the doors and be there helping them right now. I wouldn't bother me a bit because I stand for freedom and I stand for freedom of choice, freedom of no medical tyranny, and I stand for freedom of these terrible politicians that are trying to take what we have. So everything's on track. Things are looking good. That's all I can say right now. I haven't heard anything bad from I know a guy that's inside there doing his thing, and he hasn't, normally if something's going down, he messages me. Right now, everything's looking on track. So thank you all very much. I really appreciate everybody watching. Love all the new subscribers. We've got lots more fun things to come. Please check us out at the Fox and Archibald Show on YouTube and Shannon at Voted Patriots and Matt in Exile. Thank you very much. God is in control.